day 3 of 12 Days of Anime, and here today we're going to be talking about Captain Earth. So in a futuristic world, there's aliens wanting to destroy humanity to gain their libido, to power their ships and their weapons. But one boy who becomes a captain and gets himself a team to fight off those evil aliens and maintain their libidos. And how they defend our giant planet is with giant robots. This is Captain Earth. But giant robots still doesn't save a bad plot. I mean, there isn't much to the plot. At some points I actually about fell asleep during the first few episodes. It pretty much only kicks up after, I'd say, episode 8. So if you're looking for something for a rainy day, I'd recommend this. So starting off with Captain Adachi. He pilots Engine Earth, which is the main mecha they have to protecting Earth. His father was one of the first captains. He was launching a shuttle to take on some incoming mecha that was coming to destroy Earth. And this character is very bold, is not afraid for a fight, but yet he is not the brightest and sometimes questions if he is a leader or not. Moving on to Teppei, he's like a vice captain, I would believe. Unlike Adachi, he questions the situation more than him. Like, he'll see more towards the possibility, the bad oppositions that could happen towards these scenarios, along with trying his best to fulfill the mission, rather than, unlike Adachi, trying to find a way to always save everyone. Then you have Hana, which really, at first, I really disliked her. I mean, she didn't do much to the plot. She was basically Sakura from Naruto. Up until a certain point, then she finally starts to kick in and starts to become more helpful to the team. But in the beginning, all she would do is like, her squirrel would warn her whenever enemies would attack, and the next thing you know, that's all she did. But afterwards, like I would say, get about to episode 15 or so, she starts to kick in and starts to actually fight, and that's it. So moving on to their magical girl, Akari. Let's lose the term magical lightly. She's more the tech-savvy girl, and her magic is the work on her computers and stuff, and how she is very good at hacking and benefiting towards the mechas if any situation goes wrong. She's very active, and her mother also is a commander upon a space station that's outside of Earth's orbit, which also holds one of the mechas. Which I forgot to mention that Teppei drives engine Nebula and Hana drives engine Flare. So you can pretty much tell that this is a more modern day anime. It's pretty nice to look at. It still doesn't benefit the plot at all, but it is nice to look at, especially the fight scenes with the mechs. But those come by, I would say, every couple of episodes or so, so there is some wait in between. And the fights are kind of like how Evangelion does. They're somewhat short and sweet, so you do get a little good taste that will keep you interested just a little bit longer until you can get up to the end. Which the end, I would say, is got good fighting scenes, but just not that great of an ending. Now, this is a subbed version, so I'm not really very well towards the Japanese dubbing, but my opinion on it was I really disliked Hana's voice. I thought it was way too high-pitched, and like, it just really irritated me somewhat. I didn't mind the main character, Adachi's voice, or Teppei, or Akari. They pretty much seemed natural to me. So, I would say I would give this about a 7 out of 10. Those fight scenes were pretty good. It is your regular generic mecha anime that you can actually enjoy anytime. It may not grasp you at the beginning, so you've got to be very patient. But that's about it pretty much. I mean, I really enjoyed it, and I wouldn't mind seeing a second season, but I highly doubt that's happening. That is all.